Today we are going to be focusing on using the chair to help us deepen into our fascia activation. We're going to use it first to warm up, and then we're going to dive into the deep fascia surrounding the back of your shoulder joint. Let's get started. Finding a chair or an elevated surface such as a coffee table, a countertop if you're doing this standing, and you're going to come and face your surface. Elbows are going to be pressing down and back into the chair. So if you have sensitive elbows, feel free to grab something to cushion. I'm using a good old-fashioned t-shirt here, so anything goes. Coming up, bringing the knees slightly apart and the feet together. Bringing your elbows to the edge of the surface. Hands can be together or they can be apart, depending on what feels best in your shoulders. We're tackling the fascia really in a bunch of areas in the upper body, but you might feel this a little bit extra in between your shoulder blades. Pressing your elbows down into the surface to feel activation of muscles. Once you have it, keep it, and you're going to pull your body away and also down. And then relax to come back up. Keep pressing the elbows down and pull it away. Elbows pressed down, contracting. Breathing through it as needed. Press it down and move. The idea isn't to go as far as you possibly can. You actually want to avoid that. You want to feel that you have continued muscle contraction through movement, stopping if you feel like you lose the contraction. Try to find it again to continue or start again. Even an inch of movement is better than going too far and constricting into any of the joints, such as your neck and shoulders. Let's do another one. Moving it down slowly. Once you're about halfway, stop. Keep your contraction connected and pulse it out for 5 and 4. Elbows are diving down. 3, muscles are contracting. 2 and 1. Bring it back forward. We have 2 more of those. Elbows pressed down, bringing it down halfway. Pulses for 5 and 4. 3, 2, and 1. Back up. One more time. Press it down. Make sure you have about 50-50 with both elbows pressing. Pulse 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. One more time. Pull it down, hold it about halfway, and look over your shoulder to one side. Now press your hands together if they aren't, to give you a little extra foundation, and look to the other side. Keep looking from side to side and just noticing what you feel, where you feel pull. Breathing through it, looking, and one more to each side. And look, activate to come back up. Whoa, all right, shake it out a little bit. See how that feels. Noticing where you're feeling it. Where you feel it might be very different from where I feel it, because we all have different densities of fascia, and they're more dense in some areas than others. Tackling the back of the shoulder, finding your body to the side of your surface, and you're going to take your forearm of the arm that's furthest away from the surface, and you're going to place it here, down. Palm is up, pressing your whole arm down and even to the side, like you want to swoop like this, and then you're going to find yourself rolling down. Now, a couple things to think about. You can use the hand that's free and anchor your hand down. And you can modify. If your arm needs to be more at an angle, because bending it at a 90-degree angle doesn't work for your shoulder joint, maybe you come even further behind it, or maybe you go to a different height, so you're going to a lower surface. I would say this one's a little bit too high for me. I'd almost prefer that I have something here, so it'd be easier to connect my whole forearm, but it doesn't actually matter. I'm going to work with what I have. I'm going to change all the time, exploring new areas. What does it feel like to contract? I'm contracting here, and now come forward. Pause, and look over your opposite shoulder. Let's do that 2 times together. So you're pressing down, shoulder's going to push forward and down, and you're going to look to the sky. That feels good. Let's do that again. Dipping down and looking up. Woo! And shake it out. All right, moving to the other side. You're going to place your other forearm into your surface. Palm up. You can use the other hand as your anchor. Pressing the forearm down, swooping it away, contracting the muscles in the shoulder here, anywhere you feel it, maybe even in the rib cage. Already, this side just feels very natural to get in this position, whereas the other side was very uncomfortable and almost unnatural. So that just goes to show, when you notice these differences within your body, the differences that are actually present and there. Sometimes it's very easy to connect with how something feels, and sometimes it feels very awkward. And that gives you clues and information. Activate, dip that shoulder down, pause, and turn to look up at the ceiling. 2 more like that. Activate, finding your dip, and looking to the sky. 1 more time. Activate, keep it, drop it down, and looking up. Shake it out. Whew. Good job. Excellent work today. If you enjoyed that, feel free to do more reps. Go back to the side that maybe didn't feel quite as natural to you. Explore it a little bit longer. Try to break through maybe some dense fascia or microscopic scar tissue that might be limiting mobility in your shoulder. Let me know how it goes, how you feel, and I will be back again soon. Have a great day.